right. So as we said as well, GM, and I hope everybody is enjoying your Friday, or getting ready to start your weekend. Most importantly, so without further delay, it's time to dive right into the newsletter. So this week's newsletter is a little bit different. It seems like Simon basically and the newsletter team already got the latest header updated. So the very, very first page of Banana Split today highlights the amazing monkey meetup. Well, a part of it, monkey meetup, because I'm sure there were many monkeys in the room on that specific evening. But most importantly, is the Tokyo meetup that we had the opportunity to host with the help of our amazing friends from Super Team Japan, SoFlare, as well as Metaplex. This is a huge community. And I think one of the greatest takeaway that we had was that most of us, or all of us, if not, were very positively impressed by how huge the Tokyo community actually is. The Japanese Web3 ecosystem especially has grown significantly ever since maybe like a year ago or so even. And this, of course, a lot was due to the fact of the foundation work that the Super Team Japan has continued to put in every other day. And of course, shout out to Isashi as well. So we'll bring up Isashi to share with us a little bit of like the Super Team Japan event later on as well. So just stay tuned, and we will share with you more about how the event went. But I'm sure from the picture alone, that it was definitely a great time. Of course, the MonkeDAO flag. If you see the MonkeDAO flag, it must have been a great time that individuals spent together. All right. So as we go on now, the Town Hall TLDR is basically the next section of the Banana Split. This is where you can get very quickly updated around anything and everything that you need to know related to our Town Hall. So if you happen to find yourself missing Town Hall, just know that you can come into our Discord, use the command !Town Hall TLDR. This is one of the quickest way. Of course, if you do prefer to, catch up with the Town Hall while you are going through your morning coffee routine, there's always the option of going via the recording option, the recorded, Town Hall option. Every single week, without fail, our amazing Town Hall team will continue to, record it and make it available. And most importantly, this is usually uploaded within 12 hours of the end of Town Hall every other week. All right. Of course, as we highlighted as well, use the command !Town Hall TLDR, and you'll get everything that you need to know. And I noticed that we also do have Chandan. That was a definitely good recap. But sorry, let me put it up. Okay, apologies. Yeah, as we saw earlier in the chat as well, we also do have some new monkeys in the room. So for our new monkeys, thank you for taking the time to join us. This is our regular weekly Monkey Town Hall. Most importantly, we do this every Friday at 12 p.m. EST, where we share with you some of the latest monkey business, basically DAO updates that's been happening, using this as a platform to engage the community, most importantly, as well as welcome new monkeys like yourself. All right. So, if you are joining us for the very first time, welcome. We'll have a section reserved for you and you specifically. We would love to meet you and welcome you later on. All right. Moving on to the next section, Monkey RL events. Feel free to go check it out. There's a bunch of different events. Apparently, there's a 5th birthday going on. New York, March 16. There's a couple of events as well. The one that I mentioned, every week, this continues to confuse me a little bit. 2 coffees and a beer. AI panel, happy hours, founders retreat, Solana Apex, Crossroads is happening. There's a Dubai mixer, Solana Startup Village in Toronto, Consensus Toronto, Solana Accelerate. All right. And onward to our favorite section. It seems like we do have a monkey that was lucky enough to be picked out while we were organizing the event with Super Team Japan. So congratulations to Jonas. That was an amazing luck that you had there. Very, very fortunate monkey to have been adopted by yourself through the raffle, most importantly. And to our favorite section of the many amazing monkey content that continues to get featured. So shout out to everyone who continues to post that. I see I Am Boy, who's here with us today as well, who's joining us, I believe, for the very first time. We'll get to meet him later as well. Ryan CFL, And Blockosaurus apparently put out a very interesting tweet where he tried to, maybe create his own like Casetify and got some curious pushback from some of the stuff around like, hey, do you own this IP? And the great news is that you do. If you have the NFT, you actually do have the ability to play around, with the IP. Basically, the reproduction of it for your own purpose, etc., etc. All right. Apparently, Band Monkey also did a shout out for Santi Monkey and Death Majesty, as well as the outgoing Gen 3 Observer, and of course, the incoming bot member. Feel free to go check it out. Of course, not forgetting the amazing content that we continue to see through this activation that we've done with Super Team Japan, really activating a new committee that we could potentially look to grow more with. Check out the merch as well that we created. I think we have some that we hopefully can bring across as well. But we are literally doing a test across like different sort of format of like merch, and maybe there's a way we can let me try to send that picture or that tweet to you. This is the new form of merch that we are playing around with. Basically, it's I like to call it the non-crypto merch. This is the tweet that we put out. Let me Santi threatened my something if I didn't post about it. Okay, very interesting, Ben. So I wanted to share that picture, in the Town Hall Tech Chat thread. But this is a fun, interesting experiment that we started doing, a while back. We worked with a local partner here to really try out different designs to play around with that, where we can build out, monkey merch or basically branded apparels moving forward, where it doesn't say anything about crypto, and it doesn't say anything about blockchain, doesn't say anything about NFT, but really focusing around potentially building the recognizability of the MonkeDAO swoosh logo, which is the MD face, or just our brand identity of the monkey tags alone, so that there's always something that can be attributed. And most importantly, isn't it annoying sometimes when you get merch, that you really like something, but then the fact that you just don't want to be seen like a weirdo wearing a crypto merch out. So we believe that this kind of like slight change and slight shift in terms of how we approach and how we view merch could make things a lot more relevant and accessible, such that our membership, most importantly, could be willing and most importantly, they would be interested to wear this on a daily basis, regardless if it's to a crypto meetup or non-crypto meetup with our friends, etc. Yep, indeed, the non-crypto merch. Thank you, Tom, for the very, very kind comments. Tom says, as a merch provider, gotta respect the game. Well, thank you. Hopefully you like it, and hopefully we can share it with you as well at some point. Yes, Stro apparently just showed up. I think he, is feeling a lot better. So thankfully, I think it's all thanks to all your well wishes for him. All right, so more and more monkey content. Just a reminder as well, if you guys are creating any monkey content or putting out any monkey content, always great to tag the two social media pages, which is MonkeDAO and Solana MBS. All right. So just a reminder, what exactly does the DAO offer? We do have the Monday Monkey Spotlight, which I've heard very great news of BB's helping us, sort of getting a better operational efficiency in place in terms of like processes and whatnot. So shout out to BB's. If you guys haven't met her as well, this is a great time to tag her and say thank you on our behalf. Thank you, BB's, for doing that. But most importantly, if you are a monkey and you're building something interesting, feel free to fill out the form or DM BB's directly and let her know, how you could potentially want to be involved. Last week's edition, for example, we have DAOs.world, we have Magnus 5202. We also do have the Build with MonkeDAO program, which I do believe we are maybe, a month or so away, from the rebrand of what this Build with MonkeDAO V2.0 could look like. So stay excited. I know Moon and myself have been talking about this for a while now. And I know Moon definitely, for one, can't wait to push it out alongside Benny. Monkey music, I try to do this every single week, regardless of whether Kawabunga Jones is on the town hall or not, but he's always here. So I know that he will recognize that my pronunciation of his name is getting better. So he's the Good Vibes Monkey. So shout out to him for doing this, ever since God knows how long. But it's always about the good vibes with Kawabunga Jones, organizing the monkey music playlist. Visit the two threads and get yourself submitted for your favorite music, most importantly. Monkey Ventures, of course, is like the investment arm of MonkeDAO, and a big part of that is really leveraging on the unique strength of the entire committee, the ability to bring individuals together to the protocols and partners that we work with more than anything else. All right. So with that, this is basically the newsletter, and what I would call the 161 edition of the newsletter that we have this week. Hope you guys enjoy it. If you haven't yet, please go and check out the minor announcement that Simon posted out, and you can get caught up very, very quickly there as well. All right. So let's move on to the next point. I know we're very well on time today, and I'm confident we can finish it on time, unless jammy ramblings keep going on. But it's time to talk and share a little bit about the exact offsite, that we had in Tokyo. I know, just very transparently sharing as well. I know we've seen multiple comments and questions around like this whole like offsite, how it's being organized. But I wanted to share with everybody kind of like the rationale and like the thinking that we have behind this, right? As all of us who are, or like most of us who have been part of a remote team, or like who are currently working in a remote team, you would understand, sometimes the challenges there may be, especially if you're working across time zone, and bringing individuals together, especially the core team members together for an offsite, is a great way for the team to get closer for team bonding perspective. But most importantly, just to hash out a lot of the things that often get accumulated, either through both the good and the bad, right? Celebrate the wins, but also recognize the areas that we may not have done so well. And just, basically find a way where we can move forward in a much more meaningful manner. So basically, this exact offsite did exactly just that. Especially since the, election especially concluded and we put together the new team, etc. This was a great time for us to just reorganize the five core team members, especially to review what exactly are some of the key initiatives across the five different verticals, or rather the four different verticals per se. And just want to share with everybody very quickly, some of the key areas that we touched about. I think this exact offsite, I would say, has been pretty successful. Not only were, the team able to get together closer, but we were most importantly able to do a couple of key pointers that I believe is super critical. Because I think no matter what, we continue to embark on, and especially as we sort of try to, organize the team more effectively, it's always a challenge when you are breaking down in verticals. Teams often get into a siloed manner. So getting organized like this, especially in person, allows us to be able to meaningfully provide input for what we are doing individually, and also most importantly, share areas in which we can, sort of collaborate more meaningfully. So we touched on specifically the review of everything that we've done across 2024 across the four different verticals. And I kind of want to just share them very candidly. The four verticals are like, well, a little bit more than four. I think more like 6 and 7. And they are respectively events, what were the good and the bad, marketing as well, what we did well, what we didn't do so well. Banana stand and dev resources, recognizing the intention for it, but also, acknowledging the areas that could have been done a lot better, alongside the dev resources that continues to get bottlenecked. We also, review areas like committee, governance, most importantly, and most importantly, the team and collaboration effort. Like I mentioned as well, I think one of the key challenges as teams get together and as we try to sort of break it down so that individuals have more ownership through, vertical organization, is sometimes, also a little bit challenging, especially, when collaboration is really key to the success of and literally anything and everything. Right. And so that really allows us to, basically organize in a way such that, we can ask ourselves specifically, what is our individual, what belief of what MonkeDAO, the direction that MonkeDAO should undertake, the vision regroup exercise, most importantly. So I think we'll continue to share more information about this. But I think we basically talked about, how we really want MonkeDAO to be exclusive network of premium network of builders, creators, and founders, and why we want to do that, what we can do towards it, and when we can achieve it, most importantly. And I think we have done exactly just that. Some of the key initiatives, as we shared about, is really about building the MonkeDAO ecosystem further, especially bringing, Monkey Ventures and Build with MonkeDAO together. as well as the vertical brainstorm coverage, what we can all do more individually. And I think one of the most important thing I wanted to share with everybody around why we are in why we are in Japan is because if you think about it, I think last year, the last 12 months, our focus, from the leadership team has always been around how we can organize the committee better. And I mean this very sort of transparently as well. And I think everyone who spent a decent amount of time in this committee would sort of acknowledge that there's always been a little bit of hostility here and there across the past year or so, and I think that has always been our core focus for the last 12 months. How do we bring the committee together? So now it is 12 months in. We also want to take stock of how we've done. I don't think exactly like we've achieved like 100% of everything, but I think we've laid a pretty good foundation of what we want the committee to be about, right? And which is the fact that we today have local chapters. We have 20 different local chapters all around the world. We have activated a fair bit of committees globally. The next 12 months is really also about how do we bring this further? How do we bring this to the next level? And that's why we decided to work with Super Team Japan this time around as well, to also explore strategic opportunities where we can elevate the MonkeDAO brand recognizability further. And that's probably a good segue for me to now bring up our amazing friends from Super Team Japan to share with us a little bit around what we did over the last couple of weeks and the last couple of days with their help, and most importantly, acknowledging their help as well for making the week such a huge success and the many strategic introductions that they have done. So Hisashi, sorry to make you wait, and I know it's pretty late for you as well. Thank you so much for taking the time to join us. We'd love to have you come up and share with us a little bit of your experience, how the week has been with the whole Winter Arc event happening.
Thanks, Jamie. Thank you for having me. My name is Hisashi. I'm a country lead for Super Team Japan. It's been so we are Super Team Japan is organizing what we call Winter Arc, and this week was the first week, and it's been amazing 5 days with MonkeDAO members. I'm still digesting the past 5 days and what all the experiences we had. Definitely got the community of the Japanese community together, and we also have the core team members at Super Team Japan, and they are always active. But I think this week, as we spend more time in Tokyo together, kind of new leaders showing up within the community without asking us, without us asking too much to join. They are naturally joining the cohort of this MonkeDAO offsite. For example, one of the new monks that Jamie and others found. Her name is Chika, and she's I think she's gonna be. I feel like she's gonna be a big part of this momentum. So always Super Team Japan core members, but new members also joining. So that's we could have made we could make that momentum naturally. So that's something that I know. There are many other people who helped let's say autonomously. So that was really a good part. And we did Tokyo meetup, as Jamie explained, and that was I think that was probably the biggest event we did in Japan this year. there was more than 120 people applied, and around 95 showed up. That was like good rate, I guess. And that was lots of the quality people, Solana OGs, traders, agents, media people, influencers, just like Web3 fans, lots of good people, good energy, I thought. And other than that, we had a super fun night in Tokyo together. I would say almost every day, every night, with the 5 monks. That was that was like that was undescribably exciting moment. And then other than that, we had some of the business meetings, let's say, and then me and MonkeDAO core team members talked to one of the guys who are very familiar with the Japanese IP scenes. He knows a lot about how the other NFT projects like Pachi and Azuki have done in Japan, and what was successful and what has not been successful. So I think he has shared with the MonkeDAO team members, both the learnings, best practices, and some of the challenges that they're facing, and hopefully that can be useful when you actually do some of the IP development in Japan. Oh yes, and so that was. I hope that was a meaningful event. And I guess the other business meeting we had is actually we did like yesterday, because it's Saturday now, so it was yesterday. And that's so this guy, we visited his office in Tokyo, and he basically I guess the highlight is that he is having the strong relationship with Kyoto government. So Kyoto is the old capital of Japan, and a bit far from Tokyo, like 2 hours by Shinkansen. But it's a beautiful, towns of lots of temples and shrines and the cultural heritage. And he was kind of proposing to the MonkeDAO members if he could collaborate with MonkeDAO, to kind of save the cultural heritage of Kyoto. I think the details should be revealed more clearly, but something like the collaboration between the Kyoto and the cultural heritage and the MonkeDAO. So that's I thought that was an exciting development, and the Kyoto government and their kind of intention is that they basically want you guys, the global monks, to come to their their city, spend meaningful times, not just as a tourist, but eventually as like maybe digital nomad or internet citizens. So, but by the way, Kyoto is a pro crypto city as well. So that was also I thought it was good meeting. Hopefully, So those 2 business meetings, events, and wonderful night on a daily basis. And again, I'm still digesting, so I cannot say I cannot really summarize really well, but it was really fantastic experience. And thank you again for the MonkeDAO core members coming to Japan, supporting Winter Arc as a platinum sponsor, and giving us a lot of energy. Much appreciated. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Hisashi. Really appreciate you taking the time to join us, especially it's this late. I think Hisashi has been very nice, and he's super reserved in terms of some of his sharing. But like he said as well, they pretty much hosted possibly one of the largest meetup that they have ever done in Japan. So shout out to them as well for including us. And Hisashi, Hex, as well as like Chika and the other amazing team members from Super Team Japan as well. It's just been amazing hosts. So for the very last time as well, please help us send Hisashi as well a big, big, big love and help us say thank you, to him on our behalf. So thank you to the Super Team Japan team for such an amazing week, most importantly. All right, so it's now time to share with you another great news, which is upcoming really soon. And I know Simon is going to fly home just in time for it. So Simon, it's time for you to share more about this. All right, so maybe I think mic issue, but let's see. Well, while Simon, tries to sort out his mic, so I will go for this. Basically, there is a Toronto Monkey meetup that is literally happening this Sunday, which is Solana's 5th birthday. So Simon, being Simon, getting very specific information firsthand, the most accurate and updated information. Well, can everybody actually hear Simon? Because I'm not seeing his mic at all. Okay. Ben, I hope you are honest. Okay, so okay. So well, I guess I just fell for it again. Anyway, so just take note, if you are actually in town in Toronto specifically, please take note, Simon has insider information that Solana's birthday is happening. All right, jokes aside, I mean, this is like public information basically. But there will be a Toronto Monkey meetup, which will be the first monkey chapter to be celebrating Solana's 5th birthday. Now, this is an open challenge to everyone who are basically running local chapters as well, or who are part of a local chapter. If you do want to solace, I will remember you, I will hunt you, I will find you, and I will remove your police role. All right, so this is once again a reminder to everyone who is running a local chapter. If you do want to sort of bring your community members get together to celebrate Solana's 5th birthday, this is an amazing excuse for you to get together and organize another monkey meetup once again. All right, and shout out to Toronto Monkeys for being the very, very first chapter to be doing this. If you need more information, please reach out to Super Simon. All right, next up is also a reminder around the salary tickets that we've got for like pre-sale. So I'm going to copy the link just because this is probably the best way to have it organized. Now, aside from copying the link as well, I will copy this part for you. Just take note that Accelerate is happening sometime in May. And we have actually secured a pre-sale discount ticket for monkeys. You just need to be a monkey. It is that simple. As long as you're listening to this town hall, you are in the Discord, you are in the chat, you have access to the announcement channel, you are already qualified. All right. We have secured a pre-sale for everyone who's part of the MonkeDAO community, who's a verified monkeys, most importantly. There's approximately like a 25% savings. Basically, there will only be a total of 50 tickets that we will buy for everybody. It's basically free money in some way because it's a guarantee $100 approximately in terms of saving. And you can secure your tickets to Accelerate now via that link that we just shared in the Town Hall Tech Chat thread. Please be very careful, especially when dealing with any links. But I also wanted to share with you about the Gator group chat that I think Simon just put together. Here we go. Okay, so if you are planning to be there, this is the gated Telegram chat that you can join up and be a part of. Take note that you will need to be Metrica verified. So please set up your Metrica. Make sure that you have your Telegram link under your profile setting, and you should be all good to go. Just take note, we did receive some question around, in terms of the Thank you for changing your club with us. Okay, I was kind of distracted by Utopia's comment. But just take note that, if let's say you are setting up a Metrica account for the very first time, just go there and then, go to your profile, log in with your Discord, and then go to your settings, and you should be able to see your Telegram. All right, just take note. We also have a query around, like, okay, if let's say we don't meet like the minimum order quantity, etc., what happens? We are still trying to get a deal organized. So stay tuned for that. Our goal is to get hopefully at least like 20 to 30 tickets for folks to be a part of, and then we can just organize that ASAP. I think the latest cutoff that we're looking at is somewhere around like early April or mid-April at the very, very max. So you do still have some time, but we highly encourage you to quickly get set up and just join up the Accelerate Discord. All right. So next up is actually about the Super Team Japan activation. I know we just now already mentioned it, and which is why we had Hisashi join us. So this was actually a photo that we just wanted to share with everybody. Such a wholesome meetup that the Super Team Japan team actually hosted once again. So just a shout out to them and just sharing with everybody the group photo that we took. But also at this same time, we wanted to remind everyone that they will also have the build station ongoing, the winter arc. Matsumoto is actually happening as we speak. Some of the team members or the participants are actually in Hakuba right now, and from Monday onwards is where they will be heading to the build station, and folks will be coming together to build aggressively. They will have a couple of the workshops as well. And from MonkeDAO side, Moonsettler will be there to represent us. So if you are around Tokyo, or if you will be in the Winter Arc Matsumoto build station specifically, feel free to reach out to Moonsettler if you want to chat about anything and everything. And last but not least, I think Cersei may have shared a link. Oh, wait, let me do it. So we actually have a link that we want to share with everybody. If you haven't checked out the event brief, please do so. I'm going to link it to the announcement channel because it's safer this way. Here we go. RL announcements. Feel free to go check it out. Stro also just dropped the link directly, the video. Help us amplify it. I low-key was very excited looking at it because MonkeDAO was definitely very, very adequately featured, in that video. So please go and check that out. Help us amplify it as well. All right, more IRL events. What is MonkeDAO without IRL events? Well, jokes aside, we actually do have a very, sort of decent distribution of community members across IRL and non-IRL. So just, take note if you are actually looking to participate in the Game Developers Conference happening in SF. We're trying to see if we can, get folks who are in town to get together for like a monkey meetup or so there. There is also a group chat that we have put together for monkeys at GDC 2025. GDC is happening next week. So if you are in town, please join up the group chat as well. Monkeys at GDC 2025. I just dropped the link in the Town Hall Tech Chat thread as well. All right. I think the approximate date that we're trying to lock in for Monkey Meetup is on the Thursday, 20th of March. More details will also be shared directly in the gated Telegram group chat, so we highly encourage you to join up. If you will be there, please send it to your friend if you know your fellow monkey who will be there, but maybe is not on the town hall right now. All right, so next up is the update that we just wanted to casually share around like the dev update transition. I think one of the key challenges that we have always had is that we always encountered the issue of having limited dev resources that we can tap on. And at this moment, I do want to shout out to our amazing monkey Nomad, who is also our Vietnam monkey ambassador. So please tag Nomad right now, send him some love. But Nomad very kindly, sort of leverage on his network and connection, especially through his work with Super Team Vietnam, to help us get connected with a couple of his folks in his network. And with that, we are going to sort of resume conversations or revisit the conversations again to potentially extend our dev resources with a team based in Vietnam that will give us a little bit more, sort of resources on hand to play around. I think we're arranging like in-person meeting just to, sort of meet them in person to see how we can, get some of the development work there to transition forward more meaningfully. So we'll keep everybody updated, but I think what we are trying to say here is that we are doing and investing a lot of resources moving forward to make sure that Banana Stand will see a significant change. And that is a very bold statement to make, I would say, and I think everybody would agree as well. But I want to assure you, this is on the top of our mind, on the top of Moonsettler and my priority. We will be, sort of putting our very, very best foot forward to try to get that organized. And we hope that we will all get to use a very, very updated version of Banana Stand very, very soon. And what that means is that we can take community engagement to a whole new level. All right. So stay excited for that. Your friends who may not be joining Town Hall, they are probably missing out a little bit here and there. 250, come on, Solus. I'm not falling for it. That is a great one. I know it's going to happen, but I'm just not sure whether if you're trying to distract us right now. All right, so enough of jammy rambling. Let's bring up like the fun part of this week's town hall, which is around the amazing partners that we have across the ecosystem. And this week, I'm excited to have Cersei come up to share with us a great friend of ours and what are some of the opportunities that we have available as well. So Cersei, whenever you're ready, feel free to take over the mic, and I just send FA2 an invite to come up to speak.
Oh my god, I realized I have been on a hot mic the whole town hall. I did not mute on my mic. But hello everyone. So this week we have a very exciting partnership, but before I kind of go into that, I kind of want to share with everyone how we are going to improve our partnership process, and also like how we want to focus on our MonkeDAO's ecosystem. For example, we heard you. No, I did not do that. But anyway, if you guys know, we have Monkey Ventures as well as built with MonkeDAO, which are two arms of MonkeDAO that have not been. I mean, they have always been around, but may not have been the most well amplified. But also, not because we didn't do anything, but because something like US have previous regulations. So we are hoping that with Trump in the White House, we can talk more about Monkey Ventures, and also like something regarding built with MonkeDAO is going to come. Am I very soft? Okay, I'm gonna shout a bit louder. But yes, so today we're going to welcome Fatu, which is a good friend of ours and also a monkey, to come out to share a little bit more about this partnership between Ranger as well as MonkeDAO. So yeah, I'll hand the mic over to Fatu. She shouts.
Hello. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
All right. Hello, everyone. I'm Fatu. So I think on Twitter, or Telegram, you guys can see me as FA2. Firstly, thank you guys for letting me come here and share more about Ranger, and also you guys have been supporting us, and Jeremy himself has been supporting me since my FM days. So really appreciate you guys and what you guys have done for us since we started getting involved with MonkeDAO probably like a few months ago. So I'll just keep it very brief and maybe just share a little bit more about what Ranger is and what this partnership entails. So Ranger TLDR is the best way to describe it is basically Jupe but for perps. So you guys probably use Jupe for sport. I mean, if you guys don't, I'm not sure what you guys use, but in the end, what's the point of having an aggregator, right? The largest point is to make sure that you get the cheapest prices and the best feels for your orders, and that applies for perps as well. So as of right now, we aggregate across Jupiter, Flash, as well as Drift. Soon in the future, we'll integrate Adrena, and I think GMX just came to Seoul as well, so probably GMX. And when you route through us, what we do is that we route your long or short of Seoul BTC and ETH as of now to the best possible venue. So let's say you want a long a position on Seoul, we route to the venue with the lowest fees and probably the lowest funding/borrowing rate. And if your size is, if some of the whales are here, your sizes are huge, we will even split the order for you between Drift as well as Jupe or even Flash. So TLDR, that's what we've launched so far. In the future, this is a little bit of alpha. We are also launching Spot RFQ. So working with a few market makers, and we're just testing out like how much cheaper is it as compared to other spot venues on Solana right now. And then we're also talking to actually a few exchanges for perps RFQ. So we're just, whatever that we can aggregate, we'll probably just aggregate everything. And yeah, that's probably like, the a short, okay, I like not short, a lengthy TLDR of what Ranger actually is. So now I'll just share a little bit more about the partnership with MonkeDAO. So there's three main things that I want to share about this. Firstly is that recently as well, we've also integrated Drift. So I mean, a typical DeFi product, obviously you will have a token soon. I don't know when, but Drift is also running their incentives. Flash is also running incentives. So if you route through us, you get not just the campaign that we're running, but probably the underlying dexes as well. And for MonkeDAO itself, like you guys, if you guys use the ref link that MonkeDAO is using, so 70% of the fees that you guys use will be given back to the MonkeDAO community. And I think there's within that like pool itself, the 70% pool, I think half of it goes back to the user if I'm not wrong, right? Jamie and Ceci? I hope I'm right about this.
Yeah, that's accurate.
All right. And then secondly as well, so if we also launch like an additional like for us, we also value community. So the Ranger community we've opened up on Telegram. The reason why we chose Telegram is because a lot of like traders that we first onboarded are based there. And there's actually a GM monkey channel as well, G monkey channel as well. So additional, rewards are given there if you guys chat there, which will obviously correlate to future incentives we will drop in the future. Other than that, yeah, like I think TLDR, that's probably the gist of like our current partnership. We really want to deepen this partnership together with you guys even more in the future. So always brainstorming together with your leads to see what else we can implement. And if you guys have any more feedback, be it product or be it community wise for us, please let us know. We're always open ears. Yeah, that's all, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much to Fatu. I just want to highlight a point that Fatu mentioned. So if you do use the MonkeDAO referral code, we are going to give 50% of all referral fees back to holders. And if you want to have some opinion on what and or how that is being done, no, I'm not talking through a towel. Please go to the minor announcement and yeah, just comment on the thread. And everyone, yeah, say thank you to Fatu, and back to you, Jamie.
All right. Thank you, Cersei, and thank you, Fatu, as well. Of course, like Fatu said as well, they've been amazing partners and also very supportive of MonkeDAO initiatives for a while. So, excited to have them continue to extend this partnership, and especially, the fact that they are also one of our portfolio company through Monkey Ventures. So, feel free to participate. I think we all came to a consensus as well that, our top priority is to make sure that all these like kickbacks, etc., that we can generate via referrals and whatnot, can be returned to community members who participate as well. Don't worry, FA2. Sometimes there are some very interesting comments that contains a mixture of accurate and not so accurate information. All right. So with that is the key partnership update that we wanted to share this week. Last but not least, the last point that we have to share with everybody is the most important thing. Stroll, I hope you're feeling better because now is your time to nail this solstice reminder.
GM monkeys. I hope you can. I hope you're doing very well. Not like I'm doing. It's been like a great trip here in Japan, and I want to personally thank Isashi, Nicolo X, and all the Super Team Japan for hosting us. It's been like a pleasure, and I can't wait to go to Matsumoto to see all of them. Yes, I'm literally like I'm sharing the wall with Jamie. So like I heard Jamie during the town hall and he's hearing me right now talking. But I just want to be very quick because like I'm literally dead. I just want to say that make sure to keep your notification on this week, because on Thursday there is gonna be like a very, 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 very big announcement, and I want to shout out my team from Jess and BB for always helping me and supporting me. It's been a very tough couple of weeks, especially talking with Web2 and Web3 company, and we've been doing very well. And I want to thank all of them for like supporting me and helping everything go as smooth as possible. Also, I just want to let you all know that there is gonna be the MonkeDAO Hotel for this June MonkeDAO activation, which will be called Solstice. But it's gonna be from June 25th to June 28th. More or less, we sold out more than 70-80% room, and I think we are not gonna I think in the next 2 to 3 weeks we are gonna have we're gonna be sold out with the first pack, and then probably the price is gonna increase a little bit. Honestly, we got this hotel which is Motto by Hilton at a very, very good price, which is below average of New York City hotels. If you go on booking.com, you can literally find the Motto by Hilton for like $400 to $500 more. So make sure to get your MonkeDAO hotel before you have time. And also there is gonna be like a special welcome pack for every MonkeDAO holders attendees, and Ben is working on it. So also shout out to Ben for everything that he's doing. New York in June is gonna look so great. We're gonna have so much fun. And I'm sorry that my voice is kind of low today, but hopefully I will feel better tomorrow because I'm planning to go to Korea and then back to Matsumoto. Enjoy the rest of the weekend. Have fun, guys. Don't eat pineapple pizza and don't break spaghetti. And have a nice rest of the weekend. Bye bye, guys.
All right, thank you, Stroll. Really appreciate him coming up despite feeling really, really awful, and I literally see him crawling out of his room to pick up the medicine. So hopefully you feel better. And yes, I do want to mention as well the amazing team that Stroll has been working with, Jess, Kinder, and VB's. It's super, super helpful. So shout out to them all. All right, so with that, this is the tail end of our town hall this week. I do want to, give a quick mention as well to the fact that there may be community members who are a little bit confused around like the time zone and whatnot. And I think that was also because like the initial Discord calendar was still, sort of showing a time that was of the DST time, the daylight saving time. So apologies about that, but just take note that moving forward, this updated timing should be correct. Is the 12 EST, and that's basically if you're in New York, it's just like 12 p.m. and just adjust for it accordingly. All right. If we do have any new team members in the room, please feel free to let us know. I know that we have an amazing monkey who unfortunately had to leave for his course and was not able to join us halfway. But hopefully next week he'll be back to join us again. But if we do have any new monkeys in the room who would like to come up and say hi, please let us know right now. We would love to invite you up so that we can all get to meet you and welcome you to the community, most importantly. So just tag myself, tag Simon, tag Stroll, and we will be more than happy to bring you up. Otherwise, just know that you can always come up to the town hall every week. We'll always be here for you, and there will always be a section that we'll try to reserve for us to get to meet our fellow monkeys. All right, and if there are Oh, new monkey round, Cage, GM. We would love to bring you up. Welcome to the family. Whenever you're ready, just accept the invite. And oh, here you go. You're up the stage. Welcome to the family. Very excited to meet you. Feel free to give us a quick intro of yourself, your background, how you got to know MonkeDAO, and feel free to share your socials as well thereafter.
Jam guys, G Monkey. I want to give a special shout out to Seven for bringing me on to the whole monkey ecosystem. He's been always trying to get me to buy one for a few months now, and I finally pulled the plug. So happy to be around here. For a little background of myself, I'm a Brazilian tattoo artist and marketeer, but currently reside in Portugal. So if there's any Portuguese communities of monkeys, I'm more than happy to go grab some beers. And yeah, I think that's it. I've just recently got mine, been on the market for one that I liked for about like a month, and finally made the plug. Thanks for bringing me on the stage, and I'll leave my socials on the channel.
All right. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. Welcome to the family. Most importantly, it sounds like a Brazilian monkey chapter can possibly be growing bigger and bigger from here on. Shout out to Seven as well for helping us introduce MonkeDAO to the Brazilian family across the other side of the world, most importantly. All right, do we have any more new monkeys aside from 7OM, who gets very excited when some parts of his name is mentioned? And now that we mentioned 3 alphabets out of his name, maybe he's going to be very, 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 very excited. But aside from 7OM, do we have any more new monkeys who want to come out and say hi? If it's you, please let myself know, let Super Simon know, and we'll be more than happy to bring you up. All right. Last call, Shani as well. I know you said that our internet isn't good, but if you do want to come up or give it a shot, just let us know. Otherwise, we get ready to send the Pump It Up vibes really, really soon. Okay, here we go, Shani. Welcome to the family. Feel free to unmute yourself. We'll be more than happy to have you take over.
Yeah, hi everyone. I'm Shani from Vancouver, and I've been around for a while. And one day, wife told me, "Oh, I should get a MonkeDAO since I'm building on Solana." And currently, I'm more of a software engineer type of guy. Girl. So right now, building like a crypto or crypto/stock portfolio management tooling, and yeah, I'm just very happy to get around in MonkeDAO.
All right, welcome, Shani. Thank you so much for taking the time to join us today. I love that narrative. You should join MonkeDAO, especially if you're building on Solana. That's amazing. Welcome to the family once again. Feel free to let us know if it can be helpful in any way. All right, so with that, we've come to the end of Town Hall this week. This has been an extremely fulfilling week. Hopefully, it's the same for everybody as well. We hope you will continue to have an amazing time touching grass this weekend and spending time with your loved ones, most importantly. And I'm going to try to bring our DJ up, and I see him now. So get ready. Count out to 3, 2, 1 as we send the Pump It Up vibes. Enjoy your weekends.
You've got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You've got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You've got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You've got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You've got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You've got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You've got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You've got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You've got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You've got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump don't you know? Pump it up. You've got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You've got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You've got to pump it up.